What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you our round 2 battle for the UBL. It is the semi-finals, and we have a rematch for you guys today. We are facing off against DrSlaking. It's Matt versus Matt, and the winner keeps the second tee, okay? That's how it works, all right? We were joking around about this. This is our first time having a rematch, our first time playing in the playoffs. I think it's our third time playing overall. And I'm excited for this game. It is going to be so much fun. But if you guys are excited, make sure to leave a like on the video. Of course, comment down below who you think is going to win this week's battle. And of course, who you think will go on to win the championship. But let's go ahead and jump into it, taking a look at the matchups. By the way, first of all, before I say that, we won a very close game last time. He built this team that he had just like, it was not his best team, okay? You could tell that from his video. He did not put in the most amount of work for it, and he still basically would have gotten the win, if not for some luck on my end, and of course some luck on his end. Basically, there was hacks, and it evened out over the course of the game. But overall, if the hacks hadn't happened, the game would have been completely different. So we don't know what would have worked and what wouldn't have worked. But I am very excited for this team because I made a team against Matt that I had changed up quite a bit from the mocks to the actual battle. And I'm happy that I did that because now I can go back to that. And you guys saw last week, Toad House was amazing. Toad House has a rematch, and it's coming for blood again. But let's go. Let's show up the teams here. My opponent's got the Tauros, the Flapple, the Berserker, Rhydon, Poliwrath, Roselia. So 3 mons that we have, he also has in Berserker, Poliwrath, and Roselia. Also the Sableye, Cramorant, kind of annoying, Jynx, really annoying, and then a Vibrava. Basically, the most annoying mon on this team is going to be the Tauros, but Tauros having it around isn't a bad thing. It's not terrible because we do want to set up, and I think we can force out the Tauros with one of our Pokemon, so we'll see if we can go ahead and do that. But let's go ahead and jump into what we are bringing to this week's battle. Starting off with our very first mon, it is going to be Airborne, the Ninjask. Now, Ninjask last time around had the same 4 moves, except for Facade. We had Giga Drain instead, and we were having a ton of EVs in our special attack. This time around, we're not doing that. Reason is, I don't know if he brings the Rhydon anymore, and if he doesn't, fine. If he does, okay, whatever. I wasn't going to do damage to it anyways, unless it was like under 50%, maybe around 40%, I wasn't going to go for Giga Drain. So now I have the attacks to just put into work because I do think Sableye is more likely to come than it was last time, and if he burns me, I have Facade to do a lot more damage to a lot of different threats. Obviously, we don't need any speed to outspeed anything, so we just don't need to invest in our speed, which is amazing when you have a Pokemon with 160 base speed. Boots, very obvious, of course. Really good set here. I think it's going to be very, very important for us. Protect helps us scout, but also boost our speed. Very good Pokemon. Very good to have this Pokemon on our team. Next up is going to be Omarion here. Omarion is also really good in this matchup here. Volt Switch, Will-O-Wisp, Hex, and Reflect. No Blizzard. We had Blizzard last time, and I was forced to basically do 5% to the Rhydon with Blizzard, and if I missed, I would have lost my Rotom. This time around, we're going with a Volt Switch with Willow Hex solution, and that's really good because you look at his team: Tauros, Flapple, Berserker, Rhydon, Poliwrath. That's his top 5. None of them want to be burned. If I can, well, obviously Tauros has Facade, but then it can go for Life Orb boosted Body Slams or Sheer Force Life Orb boosted Body Slams. So I felt like burning things was really nice for me here. It also weakens the damage from the Sableye going for knockoffs or whatever, or foul plays even. So I felt really good about that as well. Just a really solid option here with foul play. Reflect is also just a last-ditch effort to just get the screens up, protect myself, because screens are very important in this game, especially against something like the Berserker or even the Rhydon. Very, very important here. The speed on the set is there for the Cramorant. Cramorant being 85 base speed really sucks. It's such a good speed tier for this format, and I feel like Cramorant might even come because of that. The good news is if it's not Scarf, we'll outspeed and get the KO on it with Volt Switch, which is amazing. So yeah, moving on though, we have Shrubs, the new addition to the team. Everything else came to last week except for Shrubs. Last time, what did we have last time? I think we had the Dedenne instead, and now we have Shrubs. Shrubs kind of accomplishes the same thing. It helps get rid of the Rhydon, which is very nice, but at the same time, this gives us spikes. My opponent's removal and my removal both are kind of booty. They're both really, really bad. So having access to spikes is going to make so that he can't switch on my moves, but I can't switch on his either. We have Sleep Powder there. Last time we played, he landed a Sleep Powder. I'm hoping I can land one as well because it'll make something like the Tauros or the Berserker or the Jynx a lot less scary for me to deal with, which is very important. Like I said before, Spikes is amazing. Sludge Bomb is there because I want to do as much damage as I can to the Flapple. I can't allow Flapple to set up, and I can't go without Giga Drain because I need a way to hit the Rhydon. So I feel like I'm kind of stuck running these 4 moves without running any Synthesis, which I really want to do because then I can beat the Roserade 1v, or the Roselia rather, 1v1. Especially if we manage to get rid of its Violet, or manage to get some chip on it, or it takes the Spikes chips, whatever. That's not going to happen anymore with this set. So we need to play well around the Roselia. I have an answer for it. It's not great, but it is still considered to be an answer. But either way, it's still a very important Pokemon for us this week. Honestly, it might be the most important Pokemon for us because the spikes are that big, that important in this matchup. What do we have investment for it though? Our Roselia has enough investment so that we can outspeed. Where is it? Where is it? I have my Roselia set there. There we go. Roselia has speed for Adamant Rhydon. Spikes are amazing against this team. His removal is bad versus me, and the Sleep Powder helps for the Poliwrath endgame. You guys are going to see that. Poliwrath endgame sounds familiar. We take a Jolly Life Orb Tauros' Body Slam after rocks, or a Zen Headbutt from Life Orb Tauros without any hazards. And we take Scarf, Jolly, Hustle, Flapple's Outrage from full, and we take Timid Jynx's Psyshock after rocks. The only way it KOs us is if it's modest or has a boosting item. If it has a boosting item, it means we know for a fact that it is not Scarfed. If it's modest, maybe it doesn't have speed for Poliwrath. If it doesn't have speed for Poliwrath, that's just amazing, but I don't know. I'm nervous, I'm excited for it, but I think the Roselia is really good to give us information, which is very, very, very important. Our next mon is going to be Poliwrath here. We have Toadhouse here, running the same set as last time, Sub, Salac, Belly Drum. This time we're running Drain Punch and Darkest Lair. We don't need a water move because honestly his water switch-ins aren't terrible. He's got the Roselia, he's also got the Poliwrath and the Cramorant and a Dry Skin Jynx. So 2 water immunities and 2 really solid resist, plus a 4x resist in the Flapple. So I felt like running Drain Punch, which only has 1 immunity and 1 immunity and 2 resists in the Sableye and the Roselia and Cramorant, plus having Darkest Lair was the best option. Darkest Lair is just decent all-around coverage, hits basically everything that I need to, and yeah, there was other options I could have gone with, but I think this one was the best one to rock with. So that's pretty much the reason why we're going with that. All in all, the speed is there to speed tie the opposing Poliwrath. It's very important that we do, because if it is running, I don't know, a Scarf set, we can then win the speed tie potentially. But that's really important. We don't have max attack, and the reason is because when you're running a set like this, a Sub Salac set, that is goal is to set up a sub and then get a Belly Drum off to make sure that you can get to exactly 25 HP so your Salac Berry can pop. You need to have a number that is divisible by 4 in your HP stat. And you look at the stat I have, 168 is my stat, divided by 4 gives me exactly 25%, not 25.1, not 25.2, not 24.9, just exactly 25%, which is super important. This is going to be our win condition this week. It's very important, or it can just win late game. And the good news is with this set is I can just bring it in on the Rhydon or the Berserker, scare it out, because those mons have to check the Ninjask. If they don't check the Ninjask just wins, which is amazing. And the fact they're both weak to fighting is so huge for us. This set, really, really, really big. If the Jynx is Scarfed, that sucks. If Cramorant's Scarfed, sucks. Tauros Scarfed, sucks. Will-O-Wisp from Sableye, sucks. But we should be able to win if none of those things are true, and I don't know if they will be, so we'll see. That is going to be our, well, Poliwrath. Moving on to our next mon, it is going to be the same set we had last time. We have, what are those? The Spiritomb. This set was so good. It was such a good set for us. Hex, Foul Play, Pain Split, Will-O-Wisp with Infiltrator is amazing. Again, like I said before, so much of this team is physical. It's, yeah, physical, and we can just break those things with the Will-O-Wisp. He also can sub up freely against us, which is amazing. So if he decides to run a sub Belly Drum Poliwrath, we can burn it, or we can go for a Hex or a Foul Play, and that way it can never do that against us. So if I end up going into Poliwrath and I see him go for a sub, I'm probably clicking Foul Play in case he ends up going for something like a Belly Drum. That way I can always take the hit. I'll probably calc to see if I can take a burned +6 Poliwrath's Liquidation. I don't know if I can, I doubt it, but to be safe, I probably will. But yeah, it just depends on what he does. At the end of the day, we should be able to do a lot of damage to this team. And the good news is this is a Dark type, which means we're immune to Sableye's Prankster attack. So he can't go for Prankster Toxic or Will-O-Wisp against me. He can't go for Encore. He can recover up, sure, but that's really all he can do. And he can stay in front of me and Dazzling Gleam, but okay, Dazzling Gleam. If I burn you and then go for Hex, you're taking like 50% from that. It's really, really nasty. I like this set a lot. I think it's really good. I didn't change a single thing about it. The investment that we have on this allows us to take literally any 3 Tauros attacks, Life Orb Tauros attacks, except for Outrage or Mega Horn after leftovers, and we're not O-code by Life Orb Jolly Flapple's Hustle Boosted Outrage, and the rest was in my special defense. Our final mon also did very few changes. We have Chople Berry, Berserker, the same moves and item that we had last time. Ironhead, U-Turn, Play Rough, Close Combat, but we have a lot less speed. Last time we had speed to speed tie the base 50s. This time we decided to go with a different set of speed. We have enough investment. We take Jolly Life Orb Tauros' Body Slam into close combat after rocks. We also take Earthquake from Life Orb Tauros after rocks, and our speed there is for Adamant Rhydon. He has to be Jolly Rhydon to outspeed me, and he has the threats of C-Bomb. There's also close combat and Ironhead, which just do so much damage, so I felt like this was the best route for me to have here. Berserker is really good It helps me pivot a lot. Honestly, my team is meant to pivot around with Airborne, with Omarion, with Tone Time. We can just pivot around, get into Toad House, and just go for a game. I'm excited for this game. I think we can do it. It is playoffs time. Semifinals of the UBL. Secret word of the day. What is it going to be? I don't have a secret word of the day on me. What are we going to choose for that? Falafel. Secret word of the day. Falafel. Comment that. Let's do it. Time to battle. All right, everyone. We are back, and he brings the same 6 mons as last time. And if anything's going to be the same, I think it's going to be Assault Vest Berserker as his lead. Only thing is, I can't just go ahead and say I'm going to lead off with my Poliwrath, because if I do that, then he potentially could be Scarf Jynx in the back. Not the best. Either way, though, I don't really see a punish to leading with what are those, unless he leads off with the Roselia. And if he leads Roselia, then I just go into Tone Time and I kind of play it from there. Yeah, Roselia is the only issue for my lead of what are those. So I'm going to lead off with that. He knows what he wants to lead with. I know what I want to lead with. It is time to battle. We got a quick introduction there. It's playoffs time. I am super nervous. Wow. Who will win? Who will go to the finals? If we win this game, this will be like our 10th finals of this generation. China Shop. That's the Tauros. That's the Tauros. And we got our Spiritomb with the Will-O-Wisp. Love to see it. And we're Infiltrator as well. We got nothing to worry about. Oh. Very interesting. Very interesting. Well, we're going to fire off the Will-O-Wisp here. If you want to stay, and you stay. And I imagine he's going to be the Toxic set now. Toxics me. That's fine. He connects. Not the end of the world. I'm going to fire off a Will-O-Wisp on this and get the burn, which is just very good because then it cannot beat me 1v1. If it has Facade, it has Facade. So be it. But I'm going to go hard into Berserker now. Berserker's super free. We do have our leftovers to heal back some HP. And we're going to go hard into Berserker. And having this thing burnt as well is super nice. I don't think he's ever going to stay in on Poliwrath as well. But we're switching out. If anything he switches out to, it's going to be like Roselia, but the fact that we switched out first means that he's staying in. Does he protect? He just double Toxic. That's cool. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. So. And it's leftovers. Okay, so Berserker against Tauros. What do we think he goes into here? What do we think he goes into? His own Berserker. He can go into the Poliwrath of his own. I think a U-turn is pretty free against this, to be honest. Yeah. Think. A Poliwrath is nice here. We got good damage on this. I don't really want to take much chip because I don't want to lose to the Jynx. But we kind of have to be aggressive. I think what I do here... Kind of fortunate. I think I go for a Poliwrath here, to be honest. If I catch the incoming Poliwrath, I catch the Poliwrath. He switches out. Go Poliwrath, please. Roselia. Unfortunate. That's okay. We'll be able to get an Iron Head off on this. So Roselia, if it's defensive, yeah, that's about 20% there. Let me get rid of these layouts there. That's like 10% there. We got the attack drop too. So Roselia, defensive, level 50, max defense, impish. Iron does nothing to this thing. Oh my god. Okay. I can go for a U-turn. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go for the U-turn here. I'll go into Rose, see what we can do. I think what's going to happen is we're each going to try and exchange spikes. The good news is he has no immunity to spikes. So if I can get 3 layers, I think that hurts him a lot more than it hurts me. So we're going to U-turn here. It'll be solid damage to this. Solid damage indeed. And we're going to go hard into Shrubs. I expect him to go for a Sleep Powder or a Spike here. Expecting a Sleep Powder or a Spike. So we see a Spike come out. That's fine. He gets a Spike up, I'll get mine. And we'll fire off that Spike. We'll see what he does. I would have loved to have bring Toxic Spikes this week. I just don't think it was possible, really, which sucks, but it is what it is. So we outspeed. We do have speed for Adamant Rhydon. So we both are just getting up our spikes here. So assuming this is like defensive Rose Raid, how much do we do with Sludge Bomb? We do like a third. 29 to 35 is max HP with no special defense. He switches out. Frostbite. In comes the Jynx. Is he taking boots? Is he taking rock? Spikes? He has boots. Okay. So I'm going to Sludge Bomb here. I take any one hit. And in case he subs, we're kind of golden still. Do I need Roselia around? No. Is it nice to have? Yes. But having 2 layers of spikes up against his incoming Roselia is amazing for us. And we have Choppel as well. So if I go Jynx, level 50, Ice Beam never kills me, Psyshock never kills me, there's a nasty plot, which is unfortunate. We do know this is boots though. Good damage there. No poison. Like I said, I really like having Roselia around, but not super necessary. Nice to have, not super necessary. I think I just go for my Sludge Bomb and I take my death. I take my death. So there's the Ice Beam, that'll get the KO, and down will go our Roselia. Which is okay, because I go into Ninjask now. We know it's Scarfed, which is amazing. Not Scarfed, Boots, which is amazing because last time I was worried about being Scarfed, which meant that he basically was able to just do whatever he wanted against me. So I can U-turn now, it's free. This is nerve-wracking. So nerve-wracking. I'm really nervous about that. I think what he's going to do is, I think he's going to go into the Berserker or the Rhydon, and he's going to try and go into the Roselia. And if I can get my attack off, that's amazing. I don't think he has any priority. So depending on what happens right now, it could just be game over. Because we know his two mons that could be Scarfed and outspeed us, the Tauros and the Jynx, are not Scarfed. The only mon we worry about is the Poliwrath. So if I get in this opportunity with Poliwrath, I could just outright win. This is very nerve-wracking. He switches out. Good, we wanted that. China Shop comes in. Interesting. So he's going to take his spikes here, which is fine. And the Intimidate drop, which is okay. But I believe I just go hard into Berserker now. Wow, we did a lot less than expected. Okay, I want to take a look at the calc here. Ninjask against Tauros. We have the Intimidate Tauros. Yeah, this I think it's like max HP. But I'm going to go into Tone Time here. And if I go to Berserker, take away the Intimidate, we do about 46 to 54 to max HP. I can try going for a U-turn. I believe U-turn to U-turn from to the ninja to Roselia will get the KO. And this will help me if he goes into Poliwrath again. But I think going for Poliwrath is fine because he's about 50% right now on his. It's the incoming Poliwrath is the worry. Let's take a look at Poliwrath again because last time Poliwrath was a little bit spooky. Jynx is a problem. I think I'll just go for my Iron Head here. He rests. Okay. So he's Rest Toxic. Maybe Sleep Talk and Body Slam? Or Sleep Talk Facade, who knows? Either way, we do about half to it. That's great. I'm going to go for a play rough here, expect him to switch out. Switches out, go Poliwrath. Go Poliwrath. Dethrone, that's the Poliwrath, baby. We got him. We got the switch. Takes the hazards. And we hit it this time. Almost getting the KO. Oh, that's great. And it's leftovers too. Awesome. Awesome. So if Poliwrath has no investment, we outspeed. How much is Drain Punch going to do to me? Drain Punch. He's going to get back 17 to 20 if he's max attack adamant. Iron Head to no HP to 25 to 29. It's not enough. I think I have to go for close combat here. Just to be safe. So we're going to do that. We're going to CC. He outspeeds in Liquidation, so no Chople Berry popped. We're still about half, and close combat will get the KO. So Poliwrath is his first mon down. Awesome. Whew. I could have gone for a U-turn there, but it's okay. I guess he was expecting me to switch into my Spiritomb. The question now is, what does he go into? He goes into Rhydon? I'm very, curious about what he does next. Roselia comes in. Okay, so take your hazards. Okay. Roselia. Defensive. Max HP Impish. 38 to 45 with the Iron Head here. I want to go for it, so I'm going to go for it. I don't really want anything else to sleep. Can we get the KO? Oh my god, so close. He gets a third layer of spikes, which means no sub on Poliwrath anymore. Oh, so close. Okay. We're at -1 special defense and -1 defense. I'm positive that Jynx kills me with Focus Blast, because they have to land the Focus Blast. Ice Beam's a roll. It's a roll in his favor. It's it's 2 minimum rolls. Yeah, so I'm just gonna Iron Hit here. But he doesn't know my set. I could be Assault Vest. So we got the KO on the Roselia. That's gone. If we manage to get this thing in somehow against the Sleeping Tauros, the Poliwrath that is, we have a chance. We have a great chance. So I really want to switch out. I really want to switch out. What do I go into though? Poliwrath, I think I need to keep around. I have to. I think it's too valuable. Even without the body pressing. What is it called? You know what I'm talking about. Can I afford to sack Rotom? Rotom is annoying. It hexes things, gets a Reflect. I'll just U-turn here. I'll just U-turn. I'm not just going to kill me here. Focus Blast. And we dodge. That would have killed us. Bro, that sucks. That fucking sucks ass. That sucks. That is so shitty. I think I go Omarion here. And I either Willis or get on my Reflect. I'm gonna do that. Wow, that is big. I mean, I think I had no. He got the KO on my Berserker. I was sacking it. But it still is big. Damn. Frank, that's the Berserker. It is the Berserker. So as I play Reflect and Willow, I'm going to go for the Reflect, yeah, so I don't die. Because then I have a chance to hit the Will-O-Wisp still. So Reflect again. Really good against this physical team. We see the Iron Head come out. 125. Oh my god. Okay, that did what? 36? 36, so let's go Berserker. Assault Vest, no investment in attack against my Rotom Spook from Frost, what am I saying? With Reflect. I did 39. That's a max roll for Adamant, no attack. Let's go for the Will-O-Wisp here. We do connect, so it's going to do even less now. Insane. U-turns. 3 turns left. That was 10 points of health, which makes sense again for Adamant, no attack. It also makes sense for Bashful, no attack. If we take away the burn, Iron Head, yeah, so I think it was, yeah, he could either be Adamant, no attack. No, he's not Adamant, no attack. What am I saying? We know he's not. Okay. I think I go Volt Switch, and I go into Berserker here. We're going to do that. We'll have 2 turns left of whatever. Challenge was fast asleep. Do we see a sleep talk? We do see a sleep talk. What's the attacking move? Double Edge. Alright. We have the Reflect 79 down to 38. Will this KO here? It will KO. So I think my play here is going to Poliwrath. If I was a regular Poliwrath set right now with the water move, oh my god, it'd be done, but I'm not. Or does it go Tone Time? We have Reflect up for how many more turns? 2 more turns. I'm going Tone Time here. We're going Tone Time. Wow, that is dropping. That drops us so fast. Okay, Berserker, we have Reflect up. If I see Rhydon, let's say it's not a Violite, Lawnmower. If this thing is Rock Polish. This is going to be close, man. This is going to be so close. Because if he just Rock Polishes here, how many turns of Reflect do I have? I have 2 turns of Reflect left. So, Spikes, 25%, 42. It's gonna, so next round of Spikes is going to KO me here. Because I'm worried about this thing being weakness policy. So if I just get Chip on it with Play Rough, can I win? If this thing goes, this thing is weakness policy, +2. Spiritomb, how do you take it? Spiritomb. Reflect, running out of time, 8 seconds. Earthquake's not going to take that. We're going to go for the Play Rough here. We're going to try and get Chip on it. We're going to not let a weakness policy Rhydon beat us. We do connect good, so not punished. That is totally a Violite. I'm okay with that. That's fine with me. Okay, we still have 1 turn left of... You know what it's called. Reflect. You know, this is a Violite. I can go for a Will-O-Wisp with this thing. I can go for a Will-O-Wisp with Rotom. I think going Toadhouse is better, though. We'll Drain Punch it. We have a Reflect. Actually, with our Reflect, we take the hit still. We can set up. We can set up our Belly Drum here. Right? Oh, we can't, though. No, we can't. Because if he's adding max attack, it's a roll to KO me. So I think we go for Drain Punch here. But we'll do that. We'll Drain Punch. Get our health back, and I believe this will be it. So Drain Punch comes out, we move first, good. We do decent damage. We'll get back to near full. Earthquakes me. Okay. 157 down to 115. So it's 42. Non-max attack. It's not adamant nature. So we're going to go for another Drain Punch here. This might get the KO. It does not. That's okay. If Earthquake's the best thing you can do to hit me, then we should be fine. Reflect is gone. Earthquakes me again. Does that KO? It does not. I think we're going to go to the finals. I think we're going to the finals. I think we're going to the finals, baby. Drain Punches again. Ride on it is gone. We didn't need the belly drum. I was like pining hard for it. I was like, we're going to get the belly drum sweep on this thing. It's going to happen. We're so well prepared for it. But this team that he brought is funky. We just need to get the KO on the Berserker. I think it's max AP, max speed death with a careful nature, or an Adam nature rather, with an Assault Vest. That's what I think it is. It's taken 20% from Spikes right now. 18% from Spikes. We Drain Punch. We'll get back to near full. He's burnt. He can't play with us. The best thing he can do is Facade. Facade won't KO. I think Toadhouse is going to put in the work against this thing. Toadhouse gets the KO. You're Montreal Milotic. Move on to the finals. That was a crit there. I don't know if it mattered. It might have. Either way, I think it was just done. Honestly, missing the Focus Blast was big because it meant that I had to go into the Ninjask. But I think as soon as I got a Reflect Up with my Rotom, and I was able to get into Poliwrath, we were able to just win the game. Okay, because his Tauros couldn't do anything. His what's this thing called? Berserker couldn't do anything. That's all we had to do, and we won the game. It was big in the moment, but I don't think it ended up mattering. That Focus Blast missed. But damn, that's 2 Focus Blast misses he had against me. The luck here definitely was pretty even up until that. I think there was nothing bad about it until that. It is what it is. We take the win. We move on to the finals of the UBL. We still have not lost with our transactions, by the way. And Ninjask still has not died since our transactions, which is nutty. Oh my god, I'm super excited. We won the battle of Matt versus Matt. Shout out to DrSlaking. Make sure to go and check him out. Really nice guy. Really insightful commentary as well. Make sure to go and check him out. Very, very, very good commentary and channel. One more win. One more win and another title. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like on the video. Comment your thoughts on it down below. Comment if you think we're going to take home the title. And of course, comment the secret word of the day if you guys remember it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.